Hey guys, this is Aaron. So as some of you know, I have a garage gym. I've been training in a garage gym for a while, and one of the biggest, I'd say, hurdles that a lot of people, including myself, have to overcome is weight storage. A lot of times, if we're not careful, things can go everywhere. Weights can be left in the middle of the room. You kind of pile it up to the side, and you need a place to put them. So uh, I looked at Rogue, I looked at Rep Fitness, I looked at all these other places. I didn't have a welder machine, I didn't have anything to fabricate it, so you kind of have to see what's available. And a lot of things are really expensive, especially if you want something that's very quality. You're gonna be spending upwards in thousands, maybe even 2000s, depending on what you get. This rack system or this weight storage system is actually a really inexpensive alternative, and I'll show you how to make it. You don't need a whole lot of tools. I use a miter saw, which is like the most expensive tool I used. I'll show you how to build these uprights, how to put them together, and you'll be ready to rock. All right? Any comments? Comment below. I'm more than willing to answer any questions. Thanks, guys. This is really all you need to make a really nice sturdy shelf. You can make it however you want. This is how I make it. This is what it ends up looking like when it's put together, right? You have a nice flush shelf, all of them joined by pocket holes, right? So I got two pocket holes here, two here, two here, two here, and it's super strong, super sturdy. And then I use these 2x4s for the shelving system. So this one here ensures that the shelf will be about 3.5 feet off the ground, plus the size of the wood that you use. I recommend 2x12 or whatever shelf you want, right? So shelf size you want. Mine is 16 inches wide, and for me, it works perfectly to put 2 kettlebells. So you can easily fit 28 kilo kettlebells, which is 62-pound kettlebells, on the top. If you want, you can actually use wider shelves. So this can be your pillar, your column or outside support rack, and then you can use very large pieces of, let's say, two 2x12s or however big you want, and put them on here, and they'll have a little bit of a lip on the outside, right? So you put one and maybe it sticks out this much, it'll still be super strong, and you can hold huge kettlebells, huge dumbbells, and I think it works very well. So these are the pieces that you need. 32 inches, 45-degree cut, two of them, 16 inches, just regular cuts, and you need a 9-inch with two pocket holes, and then a 16-inch with two 45s, and then two pocket holes. And when you put them together, it should look like this. Hi, Ryan. How you doing? Oh.
I'm just not good. I knew I went this way.
All right. Flush. This will be the outside.
Bush with yellow
Give
flowers on it. All the other bushes have red flowers.
Perfect.
That's
Thank you.
what made me remember
Yeah.
it.
So each of these
And the
screws,
yellow flowers are so
I want to say, is rated for.
What a perfect landmark. It's different and
I'll get back to you on that. I can't remember, but this is one screw is rated for like golly, 80 pounds or something like that. So you can imagine putting 1, 2, if I put another one. Actually, I found I only need 2. You can put lag bolts in there. You can put lag bolts in there and make it even stronger. It's up to you, whatever you want. Let's put it together. I made a few of these before, used them in my garage, and really and truthfully, this one seems to work the best. Doesn't take a lot of space, super strong, super sturdy, and you can put a lot of stuff on here. All right, there it is. There's a storage system.
Daddy, look at this.
See? But if you want, you can add plenty.
Whoa, that's cool.
Plenty of stuff, plenty of storage. If you want to connect them, I simply just add 2x4s and connect them. That's what I actually had here. I just had a 2x4 here, and I had this whole system connected. So if you want to make a standalone, you have to make another column. That I made a long time ago for one of my racks. And I'm gonna utilize this on the side of the rack so I can actually store the rest of this. Obviously it's not needed. It just had it and I'm gonna use it, but for the most part, rack system's done, right? And I'm just gonna add a little bit more storage. There's a little bit of side-to-side sway, so I might add some gaskets to keep from going back and forth. The other one I made was like 2 or 3 pieces put together, so I didn't need it. But when you're doing a standalone, probably gonna need to add something like this, like a piece of wood like this, right here, maybe in the back, just to get a little bit more stability from side-to-side sway. So I'll do that real quick, add it to the back, and see if it stops it. Alright, the moment of truth. The weight storage system, I use 3 2x4s.
Wait, 3 2x4s?
3 2x4s.
Oh.
I used 1 2x12, and I believe I bought an 8-footer, which meant all I had to do was cut it in half, and then you have your top and your bottom shelf. I used a 2x6 that I had left over for the back, and 2 2x4s in the back of the bottom shelf. Pretty simple build, very easy. You can do something like this in less than an hour if you have the tools, right? I couldn't find my Craig jig drill bit, so I had to kind of makeshift. It's okay. One thing that I will say is if you're connecting them together and you're making a long one.
Connecting them together?
Yep. If you're connecting them together and you're making a long one, you might not have to square it up, but if you do a standalone, you will have to square it up as I have right here. So this was just another little added bonus, something that I had. I added it to this weight system, works beautifully. So any questions, any comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay blessed.